Hello and welcome to the fourth devlog of the unnamed nuclear power plant game. So I was thinking, right, if you're making a game about a nuclear power plant, the power plant is probably good to have. Unlike comically large pistols with the same caliber as the A10 Warthog. So I started to work on the control room, and since the control room is the place where you'll be the most, I made it very safe and high quality. And there are definitely no plants growing in the floors and ceilings. Because this is the control room of a very professional and high quality nuclear power plant, I have installed the best of the best in safety equipment. No control room is complete without the control panel, and no control panel is complete without the scram button, or in Chernobyl's case, the explode button. The rest of the control panel is also completely usable and has very detailed labels. Yeah, I think that needs to be fixed. Can someone fix this? Someone please fix this? Yep, okay. And of course it has a very strong cable, so none of the inputs get lost and the control stand does not lose power when someone stands on it. But if you press a button and it does what you think it does, that would be too easy. So I added the ability to rewire the control panel if you want to sabotage it or just not want to use a keycard to reset the alarm. Simply change where the wire connects or connect everything to the same and watch people fuck up a very simple button press. Also, there's no warning if the wires are wrong, just trial and error or extreme paranoia. Back to the control room, since there is quite a bit more than shitty ceilings and buttons that make the reactor explode. And now the power part of the power plant. If you just need a bit more power to reach your goal, you can turn off some lights, the doors, or even the entire control panel to reach your goal. Or you can just turn off the lights so no one can see the sabotaging you're doing. But do watch out for people with a flashlight. Even if the power is on, the lights aren't always on because HQ doesn't want to fix them, so they just flicker every so often. And I definitely made it first try and didn't fuck it up. That's what we call foreshadowing, because I fucked it up spectacularly. But when you spot someone doing something not very helpful and not Chernobyling yourselves, you can now passive aggressively point at them, even for no reason. Pointing is not the only improvement I've added to the player. I've also added screen shake for that extra dramatic effect. And for that extra immersion I have also added view bombing, so you can turn it off in the settings the second you start playing the game. Let's go back to the control room and more importantly the break room, for when you're just too stressed out about this whole not blowing up thing. Here you can sit down while everything is going to shit and just relax while looking at these epic posters. Like this one from the game I made in just 4 days, which the video on that you can watch in the top right corner. After this one of course. But when you're in the break room or in the control room, it really doesn't matter. You can now eat the only food that you're allowed to eat in the power plant. Donuts. And only donuts. And last but not least, I made the barrels leak a little bit of radiation when they're moving. The puddles grow in size the more radiation you leak, so make sure you move the barrels as fast as possible, or you will make a mess, and remember that mess is very radioactive. And thanks for watching. Press the like and subscribe button with the third hand you grew while watching this video. And watch this video on how I made a game in just 4 days, or watch this playlist on how this radioactive mess of a game is made. And goodbye.